Ooh, what is that clicking?
I don't know. I just muted my computer. That might have been.
Ooh. Uh-oh. It's that time again. Matt has it right. Let's get ready to mayhem. What's up, guys? Metalhead Prime here. This is Metalhead Prime over there. Her camera sucks. I'm gonna have to get her a new camera. We can maybe wipe that thing or something.
There's a clicking.
There is a clicking, huh?
There is a clicking.
Let me do this. Nope, my stuff's muted. That tick is here. That tick is here. Let's do that. Did that work?
No.
That damn tick. That tick, man.
It's still bad.
Yeah, I love it too. Let's try. The last time we had this problem, we just played with the mic, and it went away. So let's try.
Oh, wait a minute.
Anything? Is that better?
Okay. I muted my mic.
How's that? Is it picking up better now?
You sound better, but the click is still there.
Damn click.
You're plugged into that soundboard, aren't you?
No. Nope. It's plugged into the computer.
Uh-huh.
There we go. How about that?
It's still there.
Still there? I don't know. Audio level is better, but click here. Well, I don't know what the hell to do about the click. I thought we had that dealt with.
We did.
Maybe we can do that. Maybe that'll help. I could just start unplugging air pumps.
I still hear a click.
Like really bad?
It's pretty annoying.
Damn it. Let's try this. Turn that off.
No, now the clicking is louder, but there's no echo.
Now?
No, it's all still there. Don't hate on my pink shirt.
This thing has a general lust for screwing with me. Is that should be off. It is off.
It's still clicking.
Well, I hear it clicking. It's that fan.
That fan has been on through every single one of our lives.
Let me do this. Let me try something.
Now. Oh.
But now.
And the click is still there. Nope, it's still there.
Now?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Something has changed since last week.
I haven't touched it. It's like a clock ticking. Yeah, I know. We've been battling this damn tick forever. Wait a minute. Let me do this. Does that make it better or worse?
Neither.
No, of course not.
Nothing. Well.
That sucks.
They can hear us. They just have to deal with a click.
What about this one?
Do you have the sound canceling, echo canceling, whatever it is?
I turned it off. I turned it back on there. Is it worse, better, anything?
The sound is better, but you can still hear the click.
If we just turn that down, is that a little better?
No, you can still hear the click.
Matt F says leave echo cancel on. So we'll just run with that. We'll see what happens.
Wait, anyway, we have music playing now.
Huh?
You have music playing.
I have music?
Yes. There's music.
I don't have anything playing.
Listen to this.
I don't have anything playing.
Listen to it.
What the fuck? I don't have anything playing. Oh boy, here we go. They're seriously, are you sure it's not playing on your end? Because I don't have anything open over here.
Yeah, I'm positive. Wait.
Aha.
Okay, that's gone. The click is still there.
Well, I don't know what the hell to do about the click. It could be that camera.
Is it low? Low battery.
No, it had 2 bars. Plus, it's plugged in. It should be fine.
Matt, anyways, I have a middle finger for you, but I'm not going to show it on camera.
You know what? You guys are just going to have to deal with the click. I'm trying, but I'm getting a different camera. Screw this one. But, anyways, went to the local fish store today. Was going to try and make a video like I said I would. And they were just stupid busy because it's Sunday and they're only open for like 4 hours. So we were wandering through there and I saw a couple, like 4 or 5 fish that I want. They had a couple clown knives in there and they had a hybrid tiger shovel nose and they had a full-blood tiger shovel nose in there, and I damn near bought them. But I didn't. Probably a good thing. About that, is that any better? No. Okay. Well. Anyways, the owner, we've known them for 20-some years.
Yeah.
We were talking with him, and he was trying to sell me piranha, and I'm not trying to get into piranha. But they did have 2 spotted alligator gar, or not spotted alligator, but they had 2 alligator gar. They were like this big. I fell in love with them, but I chose not to. And then I saw these tiger shovel noses that were this big, and I chose not to. And I found sun cats that were this big, and I chose not to. But he says, hey, some woman's bringing in an alligator gar. She said it's like 2 foot long. I'm like, I got an alligator gar home. Yeah, well, let me stick around and see what happens. So we waited around, and she shows up with a 5-gallon bucket. So I'm going, that is not 2 foot long.
No way.
Unless you made him seriously uncomfortable, that's not 2 foot long. And you can probably, you can't really, you might see him, yeah, you can see him a little bit there in the corner. But there he is. He's a Florida spotted gar, or spotted Florida gar, whatever you call him. Super, super awesome little guy. And I got a good deal on it. So, wait, we're going to have this problem.
It's always when you're the one running the show.
I'm going to try it.
It's that camera, I'm telling you. This is on the OFR podcast. Okay, so.
Now you can see people have real problems. So, Might actually be my camera.
I think it is.
Oh man, that sucks.
I just had to meet mine.
How's that? Is that better? Better now?
It's echoey. Yeah, you're so alien. So much.
Hang on. Real back to the filter. How about now?
No. The tick is there, but the sound is better. Oh! We have sound. And we don't sound like aliens.
Oh.
You might want to turn it down a smidge, though.
There we go. I don't even know where I was at. What about that? Is that good?
That's better.
Okay. Alright. Ta-da!
The tick is still there, but I'll deal with that.
Damn it.
I don't care about the tick.
Tick. Oh boy. Okay.
Tick is better than nothing at all.
It never ends. Sound is back, but the alien's out of here.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just gonna deal with it.
That's why I use earbuds, just to see where we're at sound-wise. That tick is pretty bad. It's annoying.
Is that any better?
Slightly.
Alright, well. We're going to try to get through as much of this as we can tonight. Now I don't know which camera to look at. Anyways, I picked up the Florida Gar today, and he's just awesome. Had to make some moves. The Oscars are now down in the pond with Split, so they're doing fantastic. They're all huddled in a little group down there, just trucking around the whole thing. They don't know what to make of it. Everybody's happy down there. I took all the green terror and the frontosa out of the 55 and stuck them in the 165 with the Florida Gar. We'll see how long that lasts. I don't think Florida Gars are generally supposed to get huge, so I'm not too worried about it.
But we were also told that he was an a-hole and he was picking on all of our fish.
He's not picking on anybody.
But he's more concerned about his own shadow on the glass than he is anything with him.
Yeah,
so.
he's just up there trucking around and having a good time. So
he's pretty fun.
I don't think that was a bad deal.
No.
So yeah. So also saltwater bench fish, known as the goonch, is also in the 165 now. We'll see how long that lasts.
He is in there.
He's in there. He hides.
No, he's right against the back. I can actually see him.
Might as well be hiding. Anyways, I will have a video out on this later, and you can see what actually happens when I attempt to clean that thing. Because it's nice and clear now, but it wasn't earlier.
No.
Plus my FX6 was sucking in air.
And the sump was being an ass.
But yeah, so
it was like a whole thing.
It was a big giant thing. We found some. They make cups instead of socks for sumps that I'm trying. The problem is with the socks is they just fill up really quick, and then you're going to start overflowing within an hour. So I've got these little cup jobbies that you can kind of click in, and you can fill with pretty much whatever you want. I just stuck some polyfill in there and some bio balls. I figure it'll catch the big crap, and then the rest of the sump does the rest of the work. So, long story short, it should work better.
Yeah.
But that's what we're going for here. So, bought some Anubis for the cichlid tank, and got some Java moss for the 35 gallon that's just to the left of me here. We're going to see how that all works out. But that gar is just beautiful. I'm looking at him right now, and it's just awesome.
You guys, he's amazing.
Your camera sucks.
Yeah, I know.
Mine's not better, but yours really sucks.
There he is.
He's not very big. He's only probably
like
about
8 inches?
Maybe 8, yeah. But
he's not being camera happy.
That's gar number 2. So that kind of leads into something else. That little guy needs a name. I don't know what the hell to name him. I thought about Daytona or something, you know, since he's from Florida. But yeah, he's a very active, for his size, healthy weight.
I actually had 2 ideas for a name for him because we already have Split. So I was thinking either Splat or sploot? Split and splat or split and sploot?
Okay, guys, do you hear this shit?
Twinsies!
Seriously, that. I need help, guys. So when I put the video out, which hopefully will be later tonight, when the video comes out, really, Matt?
Thank you, Matt. Splat. I like the name.
God, that one's gonna
Splat
stick.
works.
That one's gonna stick.
Splat. I mean, he's really spunky. If you want to like help us think of names, he's really spunky. He actually tried to jump out of the bag when they were bagging him up. Super, super spunky. But I thought Splat was a good name for him.
Yeah.
Split and Splat.
Too many S's.
Well, I mean, I have a lot of different names that I could give him, but...
I got a lot of names too, but I don't.
You've named pretty much every fish in this place. Alright, Matt, let me see if I can help you one more time see the dude. I don't know how well you can see. Josh kind of has to help me be the eyes here.
Yeah, I see him. Yeah, that's what he's doing.
He's very,
we can really see your laptop.
I know. He's very, very, very spunky, so I feel like he needs a name that coincides with a spunky fish. I mean, I don't know. He just... What's the one gremlin that was like the main... Spike would also be another great name for him because he's like super spunky. He's just a very rambunctious, energetic fish. So Spike would probably even work really well for him.
I don't know. We'll think of something.
Eventually, we will come up with a name.
So yeah, need help with the name on him. So when I get the video out, which hopefully is after this, I'll be producing that. Blah blah blah. You guys see what you think. I mean, it's horrible. It's like B-grade movie. Gizmo. That's actually a good one.
Gizmo. That's the one I was trying to think of. Not
you
Spike.
were thinking of. Oh, okay. Yeah, you were thinking
Gizmo.
of Mogwai.
That's his name. Gizmo.
Yeah.
I like Gizmo.
Or
I think
Strike.
we need to go with.
Yeah.
I like Gizmo.
All right. Well, it might be Gizmo. We'll see.
I think Gizmo's gonna make it.
The video I'm putting out tonight is pretty much just a tank tour. I don't know which camera to look at.
It's your computer.
There. Pretty much the video I'm putting out is just a tank tour. I have some ideas rolling in there for next week. I'm gonna try to do a couple videos and we'll see how they go. Getting some good ideas though on the Facebook page, and I'm gonna hold to my word. Whoever's video I choose, that's who's gonna get the credit.
So for this one, there should already be credit given.
I'm getting there. It's gonna be in the video.
Okay.
Jeez.
Just saying, you went with a video suggestion.
Joe was mentioning an idea that I thought might be a little bit better for a live than a video, and that was how we got started in this whole mayhem. That's all I call it, is mayhem, because that's what it is. So pretty much, long story short, 25 years ago? No, it would have been longer than that. Good God.
If you're talking from your very first fish tank.
If I started from where I very first started with fish, and that's going to lead into another video that I plan on. But the ultimate do not do happened when I was probably 6 or 7 years old, and we went to a carnival, and I won a goldfish, and my dad didn't think that thing was going to live a day. That thing lived for 4 or 5 years. And it was in a 10-gallon tank. We knew nothing about fish. It had an air pump with a sponge filter. Didn't even have a lid. Didn't have a light. None of that. And that thing was the biggest goldfish I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And I named him Hopper because he kept jumping out of the tank, which I wound up putting a window screen on top of the tank with the rock to keep him from jumping out.
Yeah.
But so that was my very first endeavor into this, and then it escalated from that went by a couple years later. Then her and I got together and we got married, and I got a 20-gallon tank and made every single mistake you could make.
Yeah.
Literally every single mistake you could make. I had a bed in there with gouramis. I think the pleco was the only one that lived down there.
Yeah.
Basically, I overstocked a 20-gallon tank. And again, I'm not proud of any of this. So,
No.
But
No.
I overstocked a 20-gallon tank. A lot of the fish wound up eating each other or dying. I had no clue to watch water parameters. I had no clue about the filtration. I just, once a week you got to clean the tank, go over to the sink, rinse the filters out. Yep, those are clean, put them back in, everything's good. Haha, no. So, after that tank wound up ending catastrophically,
there it is.
we moved on.
Hi, Patty!
Then we beefed up to a, what was that? That was a 55 gallon. No, it was not. It was the same 20-gallon tank. And again, I was still making mistakes. I bought 2 Oscars and kept them in this 20-gallon tank. And they got huge.
And they mated.
And they tried to mate, and one of them got egg-ridden. I lost that one, and the other one went shortly after that. Again, mind you, still don't know to pay attention to water parameters.
Yeah.
Never checked it.
We made a lot of dumb mistakes.
Any mistake that anybody could make, aside from taking a saltwater fish and putting it in fresh water, we've done it.
I think honestly, right at the beginning, we've only really come into paying attention to water parameters and making sure the tank is healthy within the last probably 15 years.
No, I would say about the last 18.
Right.
So, needless to say, that tank failed.
Yeah.
So then we move on. It's 3 to 5 years later. I pick up a, what was that we had? I think it was a 55 gallon. And loaded that up with all sorts of little guppies and all sorts of stuff. And that tank actually lived for quite a while. Again, never checked water parameters.
No.
So that one ended horribly in the long run. Then we moved. We got into another house, and I picked up a 75 gallon. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get this right one day. And then I started learning about water parameters. I started learning about watching your pH level and watching your ammonia and your nitrites are probably what's killing everything. And don't get an iridescent shark in a 75 gallon tank. Just don't do it. Ours died for a different reason, and I'll get into that. We picked up the 75 gallon, and I had a red devil in that. I had obviously a pleco. I had what the hell was that? A cobra pike cichlid. I had an Oscar. I had a couple others, and they were all getting along. And this time I was watching water parameters. So, you know, I knew when to change, when not to, blah, blah, blah. And then Dad's like, oh, I'm going to buy this iridescent shark. Angel wants me to get an iridescent shark. Angel was maybe 2 years old, 3. She's just walking. And somehow she managed to pluck this fish out of the tank. She put a bunch of stuff up to the stand so she could walk up there, open the lid, and she somehow grabbed this fish and took him outside onto the back porch.
Okay.
To let him get some sun.
Let me explain the backstory to why she did that.
Don't let your kids watch Dora the Explorer.
It was not Dora. It was a show on Nickelodeon called Word World. So you had like pig that was shaped like a pig and looked like a pig, but his body spelled out pig. Same with the sheep, same with a shark, same with all of the animals on this show. The problem is they all were land dwellers on this cartoon, so she thought that it was okay to take our shark out of his tank and put him into the natural world. Mind you, she was like 2, so she didn't know any better, but Nickelodeon made her think it was okay when it was not okay. Poor mini metalhead. I'm so sorry,
No, that's Junior Metalhead.
No, Angel is the one that did that.
Angel's Junior, Maddie's Mini.
Okay, well, either way, I am horrified that we had to bring this up on a live, but
yeah, well,
she didn't know any better.
This is the backstory. Everybody sees what we've got now,
Yeah.
and they think, man.
And they're great
whatever.
fish parents
yeah,
now.
Well, now everybody's gotten more experience.
Hell, they all have their own tanks.
They've both got their own tanks. They do a great job.
Yeah.
But back in the early days, not so much.
No, she
your
didn't know any
fish
better.
your fish don't need a bath.
No.
Trust me.
No, and they can't go out for a walk on your deck because it's a nice and bright sunny day.
You can't
They
take
just
them outside and walk
They
them.
can't. They can't. They
It's
can't.
not a good idea.
No.
So, you know, and then, you know, that tank, I had that tank, that 75 gallon with, and I probably had too many fish in it. I had the Red Devil, I had the Cobra Pike, I had an Oscar in there, I want to say there was a Jack Dempsey in there.
I think so.
And a Jaguar. Everybody was doing great, and then we got hit with a winter storm, and it wiped our power out for 4 days. I had a 5-foot iguana with 2 babies in a homemade cage. I was trying to keep them alive. I was filling up mason jars full of hot water every day, just slapping it, switching them out in the tank twice a day. I was doing the same thing with the iguanas. The iguanas went first, and then the fish made it 3 days. And the only thing that I can think of, it was because there was no filtration.
Right.
The water crashed, obviously. And back then, they didn't have the battery-powered air pumps.
No.
You know what? Go grab that. It should be in that top drawer in there. Now they have battery backup air pumps, or battery-powered air pumps. You can either use them on wire, or you can use them on battery, and then they give you a little battery pack to put in there with them. It's for transporting. Freaking great. Which I have used for transporting. But alright, well, don't worry about it. But they didn't have that 18 years ago.
No, they did not.
We were just flat out screwed. So, finally the 4th day came back on, everything kicked back in, and after that I lost everything in that tank, and after that,
We stepped away for a
that
while.
was it, I'm done.
Yeah.
So I just had the tank sitting around doing nothing. Well, we moved to where we're at now.
Shut up, Matt.
We moved to where we're at now, and I went into my local fish store that I've been using for freaking ever, they've been along for that journey. Went in there one day and they had a doveye in there, and I fell in love with this fish. And I mean, he was huge, and
he was an a-hole.
Big time asshole. Big time.
I hated that fish.
Big time.
He was so bad.
And I fell in love with it. I was like, I gotta have that. And he's like, man, I'll make you a deal. And he made me a killer deal on it. So I had to bring him home in a bucket because he kept ripping the bag open. And I had that fish for 7 years.
Let's say
6
why.
or 7 years.
Let's say why he had to come home in a bucket. Because how many tank lids did we have to replace
I was getting to that.
while we had him?
Alright, so when he was hungry, he would let you know it. And he would bang the lid. Well, those are glass. They can't take too many of the sharp bangs. And he shattered probably 4 sets of lids.
A couple of thermometers.
Destroyed heaters left and right. I'm surprised that those water those filters made it. He did destroy the first set.
Yeah, Patty, you got a hello.
Yes, you did, Patty, but hi again. Sorry, I'm in story time mode. Sorry.
Hey, girl, hey.
Oh, hey. But we had him for 6 or 7 years.
Yeah.
Huge ass, giant.
He was such a dick.
But you couldn't put anything in that tank with him.
No.
I actually got mad and put piranha in there to try and alleviate the problem, and he ate them.
Both of them.
So, and I loved him. He became my favorite fish.
Not so
But long run wasn't a wise idea. The tank wasn't big enough for him. Again, even in this time frame, you know, still didn't know. So then we move on. He passes away. The tank goes empty again. That tank went empty. The 29-gallon the 29-gallon was a salt water. I got that from my mom. She didn't want to deal with it anymore. I ran it as salt water for like 6 months and said to hell with this. And so we're just like, okay, this isn't working, this isn't working, this isn't working. So we just quit. And then some friends were moving some stuff around. They're like, hey, we know you guys got fish tanks. I'm like, yeah. And they're like, well, we got fish. You can have them, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, man, you got to give me some notice. So here I go, researching again, long hours, da-da-da-da. Found some things to help prime the tank because it had been empty forever. I had to restart everything. It's just starting over from scratch every time.
Yeah.
So then the tank was finally ready, and I went and picked those fish up. And they were older fish, so they didn't last long.
They didn't travel well.
This time it wasn't our fault.
No. They just didn't travel well.
They didn't travel well. A couple of them were... mistakes were made all around. Anyways, after that I said, you know what? We're going to do this. We're going to go full bore. And now I have 18 tanks.
And we're getting another one next Saturday.
And I don't claim to know it all. I never will.
No.
But
me neither.
We know enough now. We know we've learned from what we started doing to what we're doing now. And now here we go. I've got just about every single fish you can think of. Almost. I'm not saying I do, but almost every single fish you can think of in this house right now. And they are thriving. Except for one.
Oh. Sorry.
Does the echo back?
It's the tick. I could hear it through the headphones without the headphones even in my ears.
Oh. Sorry.
Pretty bad.
18 tanks and counting. Yes, yes. New local Austin says, hey there. Hey there, new local. Hey everybody that's joining it. I keep waving at my other camera because I'm used to using it, but I'm using the computer one right now because everything's going to hell in a handbasket. So.
No, because you suck at technology. You know, whatever.
Joshua says it's ticking really loud. I'm sorry, guys. I really am.
Turn the mic down a little bit more.
We're gonna
That's
try
about.
to fix this.
I mean, I don't.
How about that? Is that better?
I don't know. I gotta find the. Oh, it's still there.
About that.
I mean, it's still there. I don't think you're gonna get rid of that. Unless we start over. Because I don't know what's making it tick.
Ticking. S says the ticking is kind of therapeutic.
Cool.
Oh. Sorry, Roland. That keeps confusing me. It doesn't take much with me. Man, we had it go so great last week. I don't know why it's sticking up right now.
I don't think we have a metronome unless it's hiding somewhere.
Metronome.
That's exactly what it sounds
That's
like,
funny.
though. The metronome with the ball.
How about that?
Well, we're back, but with a tick.
Ah! Can't get rid of this damn tick.
It is what it is. You're not using the camera, right? You're using your laptop?
Well, I have to have it plugged in or shit doesn't work right.
Oh, because that wasn't the case before, but okay.
Let's plug your mic in and see if this. Hang on, guys. That finally died.
What the hell? I can't see what I'm doing.
I don't know. Can you hear me? Because I'm unmuted. I'm unmuted. How's that working? Hey, you know what? I'm unmuted.
Yeah, but I hear a tick.
Of course.
Volume. Default. I'm not muted. But there's no sound. My mic isn't even working now. Wait. Try that, maybe? Is that
Hang on. Let me mute
better?
mine. Well.
unmute yourself. We'll unmute this.
How's that? Is that any better?
I don't hear anything.
Boy, just when you think you got it figured out.
I hear nothing.
Oh. Probably help if I plug that back in. Again,
Nothing.
that echo crap.
Well, that's my laptop, but it's not picking up.
Alright. Is that better?
I hear nothing.
Ah,
Wait a minute, hang on.
mute that.
Okay.
How's that? Is that any better?
I hear the tick, but I still hear sound.
I think the tick is honestly something.
We had no tick last week. None.
No, now that one. How's that? Is that any better?
Tick is there.
This tick.
Yeah, this is pretty ghetto right now.
Yeah. I had too much stuff going on in this room.
We literally had 0 tick last week and the week before.
I don't know what changed. I literally
You
changed
took over.
nothing.
You took over.
I took over last week too.
I don't know. I don't know.
There, try that. Is that it?
Oh!
Anything?
Oh, the tick is still there, but it's not as predominant.
Yeah. Well, you can hear me though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, we're just gonna run with it. Obviously, we have some work to do. We thought we had this hammered out. We don't, apparently. But at least you guys can hear me. Sorta.
Yeah, you're kind of muffled. We both are, but it is what
I
it
can
is.
turn the mic up. That's no big deal. No one green screen. How's that?
I mean, the sound is better, but the tick gets louder.
Well, the tick is, there's something in here.
Something in the electronics is making that happen.
You know what? Unplug that.
Oh no, I'm not touching anything. Nope, not me.
About now. Is the tick still there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, it's something in here.
See, new local Austin, it is Gremlins.
Yeah. Matt F says, I know a guy, he has all the answers. Yeah. Yeah. Matt F has helped out a lot.
But the past 2 weeks, everything was great.
The last couple of weeks, everything was working, and then it went right back to this crap. So,
It is what it is.
we'll see what happens.
I think we're going to actually call our new Florida guard Gizmo. I love that name. His porcupine puffer is called Gizmo. Oh, not me, another. Oh, those who we don't mention for the channel we are no longer allowed on.
Okay.
Which was mentioned on Friday night, which I think is hilarious. You can't control who comes onto your YouTube for anything. Oh, I'm saying it. I don't care. I'm saying it.
I'll divulge it, you know, at least he retracted what he said. You know, we were asked a question, well, you were asked a question.
Yeah.
And he said, hey, long story short, we parted ways. enough said, you would think.
No.
Well, somebody felt the need to go on there and say, we're not allowed on their channel anymore, and that's perfectly fine. And then he retracted it, so.
Because he was acting like we
Yep.
were begging to come back.
See, right.
The
How
God
dare
of
you talk
Ohio.
about the God. Let me
Okay.
tell you a funny story about Ohio and who
Mhm.
thinks he's the god there.
Huh.
You can go to any place in there except for, like, there's 2 fish stores out of the 3 or 4 we went to. 2 fish stores knew of them. 2. And one of them was in his town. The gas station people didn't know.
No.
Nobody else knew. So, just saying.
Actually, Matt, you are allowed here. Everybody is allowed here until they start acting like idiots because, you know, we're not picky about who we promote and who we help out.
You know, here's the thing. When you're on this live, my live, whatever you want to call it, when you're here, it is what it is. You don't like what I'm doing, that's fine. I don't 100% like it. I wish it would work. Obviously, this camera sucks. It's grainy. My audio sucks. Obviously, we thought we had that hammered out. But I'm not going to sit here and belittle people. I'm just not going to do that. You know, if you guys have YouTubes on here, you want to share it, share it. Share your link. I don't have a problem with that. Somebody else does. So, you know, for somebody else to sit there and say that I left because I used them to do my own thing. No. I was doing my own thing way before you.
I like S. As a representative from Ohio, we deny this God. Listen, I have to wholeheartedly agree with that. I was born in Dayton, Ohio, so, you know, by birthright, I am a Buckeye.
Yeah.
I still will never, ever, ever claim that place. Ever.
Well, you know what?
No. Not after everything they put us through. Never.
I was gonna let everything, you know, I was like, hey man, we're parting ways, we're behind the scenes, stuff happened, and it just, we were gonna let it go.
And it couldn't be let go.
Now, he keeps bringing it back up. So now you're coming to the point where I'm like, dude, we tried to be adults with this. That obviously isn't going to work.
Well,
so
here's the thing.
You know, it could have come to a head the other night, and it didn't.
Because we're not children.
I'm not going to go on my friends' lives and start shit with other people.
We respect our friends.
I have more respect for people for Steven than that. So I wasn't going to do it. Thankfully, person in question, retracted statement, we didn't have to take it any further, and we had a good night. So, that was that. But, yeah, you know, and I still, I like what they do. Don't get me wrong, you know, and he does have a lot of knowledge. But, when you act like a small child, and you're not, because things don't go your way, that's when you lose my respect.
Narcissist. Let's just say it. Narcissist.
I'm gonna leave it at that. I got this one. There we go. I got it. Sorry.
It's not so much that I want to deny what they do or how they. No, I do. I don't.
They do a good job.
I won't condone how they do things. I will, however, still say that what they do, bringing in fish that are too big for someone who didn't think that they were going to get that big, and they're taking in these fish and saying, oh yeah, we'll find them a better home, whatever. Yeah, that's really cool. That part is really, really, really cool. The rest of it, I want nothing to do with it. I just don't. Hi, Chalupa. We're just gonna, yeah, I don't want anything to do with it. And the fact that they want to act like children and they want to smear our name all over social media, well, guess what, boo-boo? I can be really childish too, trust me. So how far do you want to push? Because I'm going to push even further.
There's no need
I don't care. You're not going to smear my name without me coming back and backing it all up.
See, here's the thing. Everybody's like, man, you should blast them. Well, yeah, I should. I have every right, but that ain't me.
Well, and here's my other thing. That's not me either, because I have a lot of screenshots from the last conversation that I had with him before he told everybody we went to YouTube to do our own thing and all this other BS. I have the screenshots to prove that he flipped out on me and caused me to leave the way that I did. This was nothing that I actually had planned. I needed a break. I didn't get that break. Instead, I got basically chastised like I was a 5-year-old child for asking for a mental break. Mental health is kind of important to me, apparently not so much to him, so there you go.
So, long story short, we're us, they're them. There we go.
And this is where I have to bite my tongue.
That was a really boring setup.
No, I mean, not really.
But,
we're over here trying to do what we want to do, and they're going on all of their outlets trying to talk us down, and
fine.
Thankfully enough people know what we're about.
That's fine. That's fine.
I needed a mental health break, and he couldn't give me one. And
you know, we've got a good buddy of mine that's in like beyond any kind of care, stage 4. Is it his pancreas or?
It's everywhere.
I know it's in his lymph nodes.
Pancreas. Lungs.
They've taken him off any kind of cancer treatment because there's nothing they can do. And the guy is like another father to me. We were that close. I love the guy to death. And, you know, this all happened. And then, you know, it was like falling down the stairs. You just keep falling.
Yeah.
And then you're getting random messages from this guy blasting us for bullshit, and it's like, dude, I don't have to take this crap. And before I could even respond to the second message he sent me, he blocked me. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's fine. If that's how he wants to be, that's fine. It's his channel, it's his way. Whatever. I'm going to do things my way.
No, I agree.
My way's not anything like that.
And I mean,
so I don't have a problem with, if you want to promote your YouTube on my stuff, do it. Go
join
on my
our
Facebook page, do it. I don't care.
Join our group.
I will help make you grow. I mean, you're helping me, I'm helping you, blah, blah, blah. That's how this works. It's not like that over there.
No.
So, just saying.
No.
New Local Austin says, you have me at metal.
Yeah.
So one day I will figure out how to do, I want to do reviews of metal songs really bad.
We can do that on this.
But I have to figure out how to do it because...
Screen share, you can do it on this.
Yeah, but I've been having troubles with that. I tried, and it didn't go very well. So, I will do that. Because, obviously, Metalhead, it's always about fish. Haha, SC Aquatic says, who are these people? Well, we will not mention these people.
Steven!
Hi, Steven.
Hi! No, and then, you know, the worst part about all of this, I guess, and I'm not even trying to be a downer.
You know what? I'm going to stop you right there. It's good seeing him in here.
It is.
Thanks for joining us, Steven. Anyways, okay.
No, we have a tick that we can't seem to get rid of. We apologize for that.
You know, just when you think the horse is dead, somebody goes and kicks it, and you already know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
let's see. What do we got here? Let's do some chats here. It says, Mrs. Metalhead, there's an extremely large football player behind you.
Yes.
And he's frozen in
Yes.
time.
Okay, look. So I can finally kind of share it. It's Clay Matthews, Green Bay Packers. Green Bay is our team. Clay Matthews was always my favorite linebacker on the team, and I was able to get that fathead sticker.
Yes, there is a annoying tick right now, Steven. And
a bug zapper.
I thought we had it handled, and apparently
the last 2 weeks. You know, you could have shut up last week, and you would not have heard that.
Went fantastic. This week, it all had to come out again.
Oh, SC might have abandoned Voldemort, especially the way he spoke about SC a few weeks ago, but we won't go there either.
No, we're not starting shit.
Yeah.
Their audio has Tourette's. Well, mine does have Tourette's. I will admit my audio.
His does.
My audio has some goofy stuff going on right now.
Yeah. His does.
Yeah. It's baby metronome. That's funny.
God,
it is like that too. I appreciate all of you guys in here right now. Obviously, you guys are the reason why we're here right now.
Wait a minute. New local Austin. What is a huddle puff? I need to know what a huddle puff is. Or do you mean Hufflepuff? Because if you mean Hufflepuff, I get that.
I don't.
Hufflepuff is Harry Potter. It's a house in Harry Potter.
This sounds like something we used to do in high school.
He or she meant Hufflepuff. Okay, so that's a house in Harry Potter. I get that.
Okay.
No,
that meant something way different.
No.
Go.
Gryffindor till the end. I'm sorry. It's Gryffindor for me. Gryffindor or die. It's got Hufflepuff is good, but it's all Gryffindor. Sorry, not sorry. And yes, Steven, listen, we had the audio worked out.
It was great.
We really
the last
did.
2 weeks was great, and then it went back.
Now we don't know.
I don't know.
We don't know.
I tried everything.
It kind of sucks.
It's really annoying. But we'll push through it. We always do.
Yeah.
I need to get you your damn bucket back. So you are going to Chicago, right?
His bucket
let's bring this up.
His bucket and his little USB air pump.
Yes. Aquashella in Chicago.
We'll be there.
We're going.
So if anybody else is in the Chicago area, we will be at Aquashella, Chicago if you want to actually, meet us or whatever. We're nobody special.
There's that guy with the clicky audio.
Yeah.
We can go hit him.
Here's the one with the shitty audio. Yeah.
Now we can go beat that guy for deafening me.
He will be
at Aquashella.
Yes.
Thursday through Monday.
Thursday
through Monday. Okay.
We'll probably be there Friday through Sunday. We'll probably take that Friday off, head up there early Friday morning.
Well, because see, now my vacation time restarted, so I can take, if I can get out of the shop. The problem I have is I'm the only tech. So, it might wind up being...
Well, Matt, have fun getting your photo with Rich, because that ain't happening. No. No. Have fun getting your photo with Rich.
Oh, boy.
Nope. Not me. I really wish I knew where my mug was that says today is not the day and I am not the one.
So Steven's going on Thursday night. That's only a 3.5 hour drive. 4 hour drive? About 3.5.
It's about 4 for us.
Yeah, so he wants to do a gentleman's club.
Who does?
We call him Steven.
Oh, are there good ones in Chicago though? I mean, I'm not really trying to see the uggos that we have here in Fort Wayne at our gentlemen's clubs. I'm just saying.
I don't know.
We get some fatty, half-dude looking chicks
Okay.
around here.
You're,
I'm being
that
honest.
wasn't necessary.
It's true.
Stephen, we may have to meet up with you on Thursday. I'm just saying. And give your bucket back to you sooner. Chicago's, yeah. Oh.
You have dive bar. I would rather prefer a high-end bar. Just saying. Well, high-end gentleman's club at least.
Look, Chalupa says noted. I don't even know if that's the conversation. We're just going with it.
We got some really raw ones around here.
Oh, man, we got good ones, and we got some there's like, wow, how's this place open?
Yeah, like, why did you even get hired? Just wondering.
When you have to walk through a metal detector just to enter,
It's kind of questionable.
And I'm hanging out at biker bars all the time.
Yeah.
And they don't even metal detect us, which is probably a good thing.
Matt!
But
That was hurtful, Matt. That was hurtful. That kind of hurt my feelings a little bit.
Well,
No, they don't even serve food, Chalupa.
to answer Chalupa's question, this bar that I'm speaking of,
oh wait, that was the
they
steak
had free steaks.
one. The steak and egg breakfast or some
it
weird
was like
shit.
steak and egg breakfast.
Yeah.
But it was weird how they did it. One, they didn't really listen to what you asked for, and two, they would take your drinks. They made you drink up by last call. By law, they should, whatever, because it's Indiana. We have weird laws. But so then you're sitting there drinking coffee or water, and you get this tough ass steak because they couldn't cook it. But you know, if you wanted to wait until 4 or 5 in the morning, you could, or you could just go to Taco Bell like everybody else. So yeah, they did offer food. It wasn't the greatest.
And still get the runs. Anyway.
Anyway.
So Steven's plan is to leave Thursday around noon, check in and relax, Friday hang out while the majority of people come into town, and leave Monday so there's no rush on Sunday.
That makes sense.
That does make sense.
That makes a lot of sense.
That definitely makes sense.
I could probably... I mean, I've got the time, it's just I have to schedule around it at the shop.
Might be a good idea for you to put that in now.
Well, I will.
Because isn't that in August? It's like the second week of August, because
Yes,
corn
because
is the last week of August.
Texas is in October, and I really don't think I'm going to make the Texas one.
Yeah. Well, because there's Aquashella, Chicago, sometime in August.
What
because
really
then
sucks is Texas is on pretty much on
your birthday.
My holiday. My holiday.
It is your holiday. It's your day.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm definitely planning on making Chicago. We got Wisconsin coming soon for the catfish.
That was the catfish
That's
convention,
the
though.
catfish convention, yeah.
Yes.
Uh,
Seafood? What kind of seafood, S? Like seafood you're eating? I want to know. Are we talking like oysters, sushi? Like what are we talking here? 2019, left Sunday, but wanted to get on the road, so I left Aquashella early. Gonna wait till Monday to leave this time. Jimmy Co-op invited me out to his place. May try and make it a larger vacay. Cool. Strip club, the strip club.
I'd pass on that too.
The strip clubs, especially here, mostly are seafood. Like, you gotta kind of run sometimes.
Not really fish.
If it smells like fish, it's not a dish.
Well, that's taking this in a different direction.
I'm not sorry.
Quit.
Okay. We'll quit, but I'm not sorry. They do that to cover the smell. 100%. 100%.
Oh boy. Anywho.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but I plan on taking a lot of video there.
Oh.
I know Joe's going to be there, and possibly Zach. I'm not 100% sure about Zach being there. But the infamous road trip will happen. And that's just us checking out local fish stores around there and seeing what kind of BS we can start, which with the three of us, we can start a lot of BS. So yeah, that's the plans, and I will try to remember to bring your bucket, Stephen. I know it's a bucket, but whatever.
Oh.
I'm gonna bring it.
Those are the goby that Bryce has?
Yeah, they're cool.
Yes or no?
Yeah, cool.
Okay. Sorry guys, I'm
That,
like multitasking.
If it smells in there. Stephen goes, it's just a bucket. Yeah, but you got your little air pump job in there, and that's all your stuff. I'm not trying to keep it. At least let me pay you for it if I'm going to keep it. But, yeah, no.
So...
I'm going to bring a bucket full of just random crap.
Wait, so hold on. With the air pump in the bucket, what are we looking at? Like a $50 super chat? Cool.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
It's used.
Give you super chat money if that helps to, I mean, because that pump has become useful to us with moving other fish, so.
Chalupa says, don't need that vision.
What visual?
2 fish, 2 birds, 1 bucket.
Oh. I was scared that I got too close to the camera and like things showed that shouldn't have shown. 6'4". Oh yeah.
Oh,
y'all can keep it. It's not a biggie. No, Stephen, we're not like
that. You're getting it now. It's gonna be full of fun stuff. No, seriously, no, it's yours, man.
614 super chat, so $6.14.
614.
I know, I was being a smart ass. Sentimental value, see?
That damn Home Depot bucket.
It's a Lowe's bucket. No, it is a Home Depot.
Maybe they closed the Home Depot by him, and that was his favorite place, and we took it.
He'll remind us of the bucket he gave us for years.
No. You know what I want you to do, Stephen? I want you to take this bucket and put it on your fish tank for your life. See, I did give it back.
I will tell you that air pump has been a godsend with moving fish lately. And now we may be going to pick up some, I don't know if Bryce is still in the chat or not, but he has some discus and some gobies. And I know that he's in Ohio. He's offering us the discus and he's trying to get rid of his gobies. If I can get any kind of a link for where he is selling these gobies, I will share it with you guys, but he is going to give us some discus, and that air pump will definitely be a godsend for us to go and pick up the discus. I personally have wanted discus for quite a while because they're beautiful, so I'm kind of hoping that we can make this work out pretty soon. I don't know, but Stephen, we still do want to give you your air pump back. Yeah, Matt, that air pump is one that he actually sells on 614fish.com. So, but we're not the kind of people that just want to keep other people's belongings. We do want to give them back to him. And I do have family in the Dayton area. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to make my way down there probably in the next couple of days. I don't really want to get into that, but if I do have to go down that way, I would probably go the extra mile to get Stephen his stuff. But I would say within the next week or so, I'm going to have to get down to Dayton to deal with some family stuff. So
don't mind me, I'm messing with stuff. There's no way to do it.
The pumps are sold out. That was not the last pump. No. We have had that pump over here for like since you gave us Pickle and Freya, which was like 6 months ago.
Yes, now it's worth $614.
No. Well,
hey, Steven, if you can, I'm not sure how you do it, but share your link on here. So maybe these guys don't. I'm not sure they do, but
it's
go
not
ahead and share your link.
For me, it's not an if, it's a when. When I do make my way down to Dayton, because it's going to happen probably within the next couple of weeks, I will take all of that and I will make the extra trip to get down there to you to give you your stuff back. Because I'm already gonna be down there anyway, so why not? Gives me an excuse. Matt.
Yes, but if you guys don't know, check out 614fish.com after I kick everything over.
Please do. Now, you know what, Chalupa, he's really not serious about the bucket. That's just the relationship that we have.
It's a thing.
It's a thing, really. And he's even saying, we actually have been getting good use out of it.
Yeah, we have.
I'm not going to lie. We have had to bring several fish home since the axolotls, and we've used that to move them, and it's been great. So.
Yeah. Oh, your thermometers. Oh, wait, I'm in the way of it. No, it's on this side. Right there.
There you go. Nobody can really see
Nobody can see it because this camera sucks.
Yeah, well.
But you can get those thermometers on 614.com, and your flower horns won't eat them.
Tick is still there. That's annoying.
Well, I don't know.
It is what it is.
Yes. Those thermometers are great.
Matt.
What?
The bucket actually says Home Depot.
The Home Depot buckets are very limited edition.
There's duckweed in the bucket too. That might be like a very rare commodity. I could be wrong.
I don't know. Chalupa says, I see bubbles. Well, that's my half-ass bubble wall.
We tried to do a bubble wall that wasn't really successful. And
see if I can get Bobby over here.
Bobby is a bit of an a-hole, so.
He's being a jerk.
Yep. Bobby is kind of a.
What, the one time your camera shot it?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
That's Bobby.
Here it goes.
Oh, there he goes. Sorta. Bring him up. See if you can bring him up.
Tried, and he's not doing it.
No, not so much.
He's being a prick tonight.
No, he's kind of an ass.
He says he's had enough camera time. Oh, now he's gonna do it. There he is. Come over here, buddy. Come on. Do it.
Nope.
Alright. You might see him swim past here
He
and
ain't
there.
got time for you.
He's being a diva tonight.
He is a diva.
He might be a diva. I never really tried to sex him.
I think out of all of our fish that we own, he is like the most bougie. For sure. He's like a Kardashian.
But that guard is over there just having a good old time.
Nobody's gonna see it because it's dark.
Well, we can fix that. Turn my handy dandy flugel lights on.
Nope, it's dark.
Oh, hang on. There you go. Wow, can you quit like shaking it?
There he is.
Matt F says, on a serious note, Bob Kaler goes live in 40 minutes. I hear something cool is happening. That live, you should all check it out.
Okay.
I will jump in on that.
Hey Matt, share that link for anybody that may not be familiar with him.
Yeah, if you have the link.
He can get the link.
And then he said no man ever. Alright. No, I like Kaler's Aquatics. They're cool, man. They
Kaler's
do
cool.
all sorts of stuff. I've
Yeah.
met a lot of people through there.
If you have that link, share it on here so that other people can see it.
Matt F, how did the package go to Ed? I'm trying not to let the cat out of the bag here.
The surprise.
The surprise. I'm
No,
not
still? We're still on.
I just want to know how that went.
Okay. That is what is happening.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
We definitely
Just
need to
wondering.
go and watch that. Yeah. I want to see that happen. For sure.
I'm intrigued. I want to see it.
For sure.
Yep. But yeah. So hell,
We've been on for almost an hour and a
We've been
half.
on for an hour and a half, clicking in your guys' ears.
Being annoying as hell.
I still got a video I gotta put out somehow. It's weird, my videos don't have. My video did have the click, and it was that camera. It's probably still that camera.
Stop
SS
teasing,
stops
son.
teasing, son.
We know what the
No,
tease
it's
is.
just
but
it's one of them. I'm gonna let
fun.
let what happens happen.
Yeah.
It's gonna be cool though. It's gonna be cool. I think anybody that watches is gonna like that.
There you go. Is that better?
Really?
Yeah. They want to be smart asses. I'm going to be one too. There you go.
You guys are killing me. Why are you in your mood?
You can't see me, but you can hear me.
So, you gonna come back in or what?
According to Matt, the stream just went up 100%. You know what? Matt is the new Joe.
Tulipa says, best metronome ever. I wish I could figure out what the hell that click is. I really do.
It's in the camera.
I will get it figured out. It's just, we thought we had it for the last 2 weeks, and now here it is. It's like, hey.
Everything last week was beautiful.
Well, I don't know about that.
It was. Whatever.
We'll get it figured out. Hopefully.
Whatever.
It's like a calming. It's like a.
If you want to do yoga, now is the time.
I don't want to do yoga.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yes, I am. But anyway, guys, it's been yeah. It's definitely electrical interference. I've just got to figure out what is doing it. I only have 18 air pumps in here.
6 fish tanks?
Betting one of those is doing it.
7 fish tanks.
I didn't do anything different this week than from the last couple weeks. So
No.
it's definitely something electrical. I will get it figured out. I just gotta figure out what
Right.
it is. And it's fucking mat. Yeah. So we will get there. No, I wish I had an electric eel.
I don't.
I do.
You were trying to get that freaking biker, whatever, that ugly little bastard.
He's cool.
Oh, that thing was so ugly.
Matt F says, I hear cool people have electric eels.
No. No. And let me tell you,
cool
first-hand
people like
experience.
to put them through tests.
First-hand experience, that test was not okay. No.
But it's all good. Yeah, I don't know. I just gotta figure out what is tripping the mic, and I'll figure a way around it.
Yep.
So you might see some random lives from me. If you see random lives, you can either join or not join. Don't think that I'm gonna feel bad if you don't, especially if it's during the week, because it's just me testing out to see if I got rid of the click or not. So. Randall?
Yeah.
Randall says, Randall or?
The Joshua guy
That's
is actually
not-
Randall.
Yeah, okay, yeah. He's got an electric eel. Roland, there it is. I knew it started with a C. At least I knew it started with an R. I'm sorry, buddy. I'll get it right.
We're both fired. Wow.
I've been fired before.
Well, you know.
The Randall thing is my fault. I called him it by accident.
Well.
Yeah. Good job, Matt.
Yeah.
Oh man. But no, I enjoyed being with you guys. I appreciate everybody that jumped in and just all around being here. Alright, it's good seeing you at SSC, Steven. I'll see you, buddy.
We'll see you next Friday.
Chalupa says, thoroughly appreciate the entertainment. Well, hey, I try. We try. The flux capacitor. Check your flux capacitor, Steven.
No, you're fine. We're eventually going to realize what your name is and who you are on this account, but
And then we're going to be the only ones that know.
it'll take time.
Thanks for joining in, new local. From all the way from Texas. Thank you, buddy.
Well, we love you from Indiana.
Alright, well, I appreciate you guys jumping in. Thanks for watching the debauchery. And we'll see you next week. Stay metal.